Hi everyone, my name is Frank and I like discussing topics that touch on finance, accounting and taxation. So today I want us to discuss one of those topics, and that is tax planning. But before we get to tax planning, did you file your 2024 income tax return? Because the deadline was end of June 2025. But of course, due to some system breakdown or system hitches or challenges, that is ITAX, KRA was able to extend the filing timeline to the 1st of July 2025. So I believe you are able to grab that opportunity and you managed to file your returns. But how did we get to the level of experiencing those challenges with ITAX? This is because a huge number of Kenyans or taxpayers waited until the last minute, the 30th of June, to file their returns, despite the fact that the financial year ended 31st December 2024. So this was the main challenge as to why we experienced the ITAX downtime. But I usually advise my friends and clients that once you know you've closed your financial year, there's no need of waiting. Just go ahead and file your returns. Prepare the books well in advance, at most 3 months. For those that have their year ends in December 31st, take January, February, March, prepare your books and just file. Don't wait for the last minute, because when you wait for the last minute, there are high chances that you may make errors and also at times failing to disclose the relevant information that you may be needed to disclose while filing your returns. So just grab that opportunity, file it in advance so that you avoid those errors. And that's where now the tax planning comes into play. Because tax planning is simply a process that helps you manage your finances and business affairs to minimize the tax liabilities. And of course, this has to be done within prescribed legal frameworks, of which legal frameworks here are done by the Parliament, but the implementation of tax legal framework is done by the Kenya Revenue Authority. So, part of the implementation is to penalize you as an individual, to penalize you as a business owner for failing to file your returns in good time and pay the relevant taxes as required. So that framework has provisions to penalize you when you fail to file the returns or when you fail to honor the tax obligations in good time. So when you plan your taxes, and especially for businesses, if you are doing a business, I believe before the year begins, you have a budget. And that budget will show you how much target revenue you expect, the profits you are likely to make either quarterly half yearly, or even annually. And that entire budget will also indicate the taxes you are supposed to pay. And a good tax planner will always know all these things in advance. So my call today is to encourage you who is watching this video to become a good tax planner in the year 2025, so that you know the relevant taxes you'll be paying as an individual or as a business, when those taxes are supposed to be paid, and the process or the way of paying those taxes. So tax planning will help you to do this. For instance, those people who are paying installment tax, by now I believe they have done the first 2 installments for 2025 in April and in June. Those are people who planned their taxes well, and they know what is supposed to be paid at what time. So I did a video on installment tax, and it is on my YouTube channel. If you go to YouTube, you search Ekaita Tutorials, and you're able to see that video and many other videos that I've done in areas of finance, project planning, and even Microsoft Excel. Quite a number of videos. Go subscribe to that channel and let's grow together. So I just wanted to emphasize that tax planning is very important for you as a taxpayer, and it will help you. Actually, the main objective here is to minimize the tax liability. If you honor tax obligations in times when they fall due, then you are likely to minimize tax liability, because actually tax liabilities go high or are escalated by penalties and interest. So if you can plan well, you'll be able to minimize these liabilities. You'll pay the actual tax and not the penalties. Another objective here of tax planning is that you'll be able to manage your cash flows. You will optimize your liquidity. So at any given time, the funds that maybe you've set aside, you've reserved, will not go to pay liabilities that have been brought about by not honoring the tax obligations at the right time. Those reserves or those funds can be put into some other investment that will earn you income. Another objective here is it will help you to remain tax compliant. If you plan well, then tax compliance will be something of the past, or you'll be doing well as far as tax compliance is concerned, because you know when taxes fall due and when they are supposed to be paid, and therefore you will remain compliant when it comes to the taxes that need to be honored. So for me, I thought I could share this, given the experiences that we had in the month of June, towards the end, when people are trying to file their returns last minute, and I believe some still did not manage to file at the right time because of the system, the KRA system that was clogged. And so if you have any tax issues, tax queries, finance, accounting, audit queries, you can reach out to my inbox, then we'll be able to pick it from there. And also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ekaita Tutorials. There are quite a number of topics there that you can learn one or two things from. So thank you so much that you found time to watch this video, and see you next time.